Yo, I'm gonna catch Chewy in the act. Chewy Martinez has a BlackBerry.
I do. A BlackBerry and a Galaxy.
The Galaxy is cool. But like,
I got 2 phones.
One for the something, one for the something.
do you have a?
Well, don't do the close up, man. I look crazy.
Do you have a brick?
gone to the barber.
This is a historical artifact.
That's amazing, bro.
What happened with this is it came around at the point of those things that people used to read.
This back in the Fourth World War.
Yeah, and they used to open it. It was like papers and stuff. I don't know. It was insane.
Such an asshole.
It was just insane. What happened with this is it comes around at the same time, but you have to install it with coal now and again just to make sure that it gets working.
It runs off fossil fuels.
Yo, check this out. Me and Kim Kardashian have BlackBerry.
Oh!
Should we definitely not?
Definitely not a drug dealer. What's the drug dealer's phone?
That'll be TYT News. That'll be the next interview. Huh?
What's the drug dealer phone? Nokia with Snake on it?
I don't remember.
Oh, the Nokia.
T9 word.
Drug dealers don't use phones. Come on now.
We're talking about how much influence hip hop and music has on the NBA and vice versa.
Wow, it's like a symbiotic union right there, man.
And I think
that was a big word, man. I like that word.
like that?
I've not even used it. Symbiotic union.
Yes, absolutely.
You like that?
Is it enough that Republicans will prevent it from being allowed to be?
Maybe if Republicans had their way, every hooper would be white. Every athlete would be white.
So we're gonna go back to when was
I
it?
like
Is it
Woody
the
Harrelson.
40s and when was it when you
If
first?
Republicans had their way, there just would be no paying for the athletes. They would just be slaves still.
Oh,
Hey, thank you.
interesting.
All right.
I love that. I just went.
Actually, Republicans
Somber.
freed slaves.
I know. Here we go with this.
Here we go.
Only because they knew they'd get the right to vote and then vote for them.
Hey, wow. We're going.
What, Jason? I was asking
Became
you.
TYT News. This
I
ain't
know.
TYT Sports.
What generation was it when it was just all the?
I'm about to flip this desk over, B.
The big. It was just all the white guys in the small shorts when it was basketball.
About the 60s, 50s.
Was it 50s
No,
and 60s?
it was 40s. It's some bullshit you would wear.
I love. They're my swimming shorts.
Finney Smith on the Dallas Mavericks comes off the bench in 2K. He wears short shorts and it's fucking amazing.
I love that.
It's beautiful. You know what I'm telling you? You know what would break the internet? It would be the greatest moment to me in NBA's last decade. If LeBron came out in the finals with just game 1 and the shortest of short shorts. Just to bring it back. Just because he knows it would send the NBA into a frenzy and then the media into a frenzy.
Jay, you want to tell us something, bro?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Jay, you want to?
I just want to see.
Hey, I love you. I love you. I love you regardless.
We're all about
You were born this
inclusivity.
way, and it's okay.
We're all about inclusivity here.
Look, you guys started talking about pickles in Vegas.
Hey, pickles in Vegas.
What pickles were you talking about?
We were having fun.
It looked like a
this
pickle.
guy. Okay, check this out. In Vegas, we were having fun, going to concerts, running around. This brother right here was just gambling, losing all his money.
No, I made money.
He's all Chewy. If you see me going to the ATM again, just take me and just take me somewhere, okay? I'm like, all right, cool.
This is open quote.
Do that.
And but I was at the table with you
You're
eventually.
yelling, you're like, hey!
Yo, but I was actually playing poker too, but I was winning.
It's
So
true.
yeah, I'm going to use your historical artifact here
fact.
to pretend
Jeez, what a
fact.
to pretend to have the moment. I was like, Jason, we're right stage side watching Kanye West. Do you want to come? Exact words from Jason Rubin. Kanye? I seen him. I'm at a blackjack table.
It's true.
Another fun fact, we're
saw
about to
him a
have
week
a
ago.
five-some in
Addictive
Vegas.
passion.
That's a fact. That is a fact of life.
We're an addicted person. Absolutely. Has an addicted personality. We're about to have a five-some in Vegas. Anyways, what were we talking about?
With us three, Amir, and another man.
Oh, yo,
No
shout out
woman,
to
Kristen.
Amir. Amir was ready. I was like, yo, are you pitching or catching? What are we talking about?
Music.
Okay.
But no wonder everyone thinks we're high when you come on this show. Every single comment is like, you
Yo,
say
man.
you're high when
If
you
I
watch
were high on
this.
this show, I wouldn't talk. I'd just be silent and asleep, probably.
I'm high on life.
That's
and
it.
I'm high on good vibes and good people, and you guys are good people.
When did this really blow up? Because Damian Lillard raps now, and he's good at it. And Iman Shumpert has a track. And Drake's at every Raptor, or used to be at every Raptors game, and he's an ambassador to the NBA.
Nicki
It's more-
Minaj quotes LeBron in every song almost.
I just think because every athlete wants to be an artist, and every artist
I
wants
agree
to be an
with that.
athlete. You know, like look at Master P, look at Chris Webber. Kobe Bryant had an album, y'all. Kobe Bryant had a rap album.
Was it good?
It was horrible, but that's not the point. He had an album, y'all, and he had a video and a song with Tyra Banks.
No.
Yes, I saw Kobe perform it at a House of Blues. It was amazing and horrible all in one. Shout out to Kobe.
You missed the shots. All the shots they don't take.
And
Bro, it
another
was
like,
amazing.
deeper element of it is both basketball especially, but most like sports like football and basketball that black athletes are supposed to excel at, and rap go hand in hand as like low socioeconomic status sort of opportunities. You only need a ball and a hoop to play basketball. You don't need all of like the lacrosse gear, all the football gear. Even then, it's you got to find a safe park to play at and stuff like that. Hip hop is another thing that came out of disparate communities and socioeconomic status, like really struggling communities, and it's something that they did to get out of that status. So they go hand in hand for sure in a lot of ways like that.
Jacory's just dropping wisdom today.
Yeah,
No. So
Jacory's. I don't even know why Jacory's in there. Jacory should be at the desk with y'all.
But there's a point. There's a point of this that
I've
he
said
makes
this time and time again. But go on.
There's a point that he makes here that is so valid, right?
He needs a haircut, though.
And the point. The point where he
Jacory looking like a refugee every time I come in.
When you come on screen, there's gonna be people brushing your hair.
Jacory look like he just jumped over the wall through Mexico.
Oh my God! He burst through the wall.
He's like, hey son, I don't have a barber here in LA, son. I love him.
Jacory. The point that Jacory makes is so valid, and it's tried to, and it's just the thing is that people need to. It often needs to be reiterated. To those that are like, these people need to stay in their lane. They need to stay playing basketball. They need to stay making music. That like, and this is a direct quote from Tucker Carlson. I don't want to get this too political, but you need to hear this.
Yes.
From Fox News. His exact words were, "When you bring politics to your art, it reduces the meaning of your art." That's what art was based upon. That is what it started with. It started with people trying to make sense of something that was going on by getting it on paper, by putting it on a painting, by talking about it. That's how people made sense of the stuff that was going on. So to remove politics from art, you're removing the whole meaning as to what makes it great. Like, are you trying to tell me when you're looking back at Picasso, when he was first, it's like, oh shit, I shouldn't talk about that. I shouldn't paint that because there's a political element to it. Or Bob Dylan, I shouldn't write about that because there's no point about it. And the same way goes for hip hop. It was founded upon the reasons of trying to make sense of the bullshit that we're facing, putting it down in music.
And it's just a product of the struggle, bro.
Yeah.
Products of the struggle.
And it's, I think when you're talking about basketball, I would have thought about that, but I don't know if Jacory articulated it pretty well. It's like, I think there's always the quest to surpass expectations, and I think that's something that specifically black people in this country, regardless of how many times it's been done. Oh, you can't do this. Oh, really? Oh, you can't do this. Oh, really? It's still there's people that are always doubting, and I think that's something that fuels a fire, and I respect that. I think there's always a means to say, oh, we can't do that. Well, we've done it, and we're going to continue to do it. So, yeah, I think that there's a lot that goes hand in hand with it, and the fact is that it's just two badass things that I think really cross over in the way that when you see a musician at a basketball game, and it's specifically if it's a rapper or hip hop, you automatically feel like the game is already cooler, that you're in a place where you should be watching it. Like when I see Jay-Z sitting in the front row, I'm like, damn, I'm in the same arena as Jay-Z, also watching LeBron James.
Yeah, I was at a Laker game once, and everybody was there, man. Wiz Khalifa was there, like Rihanna was there. I was just like, damn. This is a party. This is where I want to be.
Yeah.
It's the associated lifestyle that comes with it all. You know,
Right.
that's what they're all striving for. It's the money, the cars, the clothes, and that's what basketball brags about. That's what football brags about. And that's what rap brags about. Those are the items of respect in these communities. You know, so people strive to get them in the best way they can.
And you're striving to find some Clippers. You know,
And there's one in LA.
We're all striving to find some Clippers, bruh.
My barber actually got deported.
Oh shit!
As a show of solidarity, I just don't.
Stop cutting!
That's amazing.
I
So we
don't
gotta
wanna
get through
end
this one. So
Hey, here we go! ESPN don't have that. FS1 don't have that.
look, I'm gonna leave it quickly on this.
Why do you think they're failing? They're boring. We should be on one of those
You
channels.
said I literally did my video yesterday, man.
Really?
Why ESPN sucks?
I agree.
ESPN sucks.
Yeah.
And Fox Sports 1.
Well, it's funny because you mentioned Tucker Carlson, you mentioned ESPN,
So
and
whack.
Jon Stewart in the original evisceration
Whack.
of
With a
Crossfire,
W,
which I bring
whack.
up all the time. And that's the whole thing of Tucker Carlson with a stick to sports, and everyone with the stick to sports. We'll stick to sports when you start doing your jobs appropriately. Don't leave it to us to have to be a voice of reason when we don't. I mean, some do. I necessarily would love to stick to
Can I
sports.
get that basketball one more time?
Hit me in the head with it, please.
Can you, just one more time, please?
Please.
Please, one
Please,
more time.
Jacory, please.
I just won't see the
Please,
basketball.
Jacory, please.
Hit me, really?
Please.
Oh, and it leaves a screen. Damn, TYT, y'all are like, spare no expense.
We're funny, you guys.
Spare no expense.
What was the line in TED 2? We're a fun house.
Chewy Martinez, hit me up, Twitter, Instagram, IG, all that.